Come on, we have to retreat before the next wave comes. I know, that's why you need to leave now. Gary, come on, we gotta get out of here. We'll cover your retreat. You won't be able to escape without cover. You're a good soldier. Go, sir! Get the general to safety!
Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs here, back at it again with another episode in the Clone Traitors series. Now, as you just saw, Captain Rex and the Pile First departed from Gary and his Stud Squad unit, and right now, Gary has been arrested. He is alive, it is great. And sadly, most of the rest of their unit was killed in the previous battles. They were doing a final stand. The droids had to take on the last wave. They lost a few of the men that were in the final defense, and they are down to the bare bones of the army. They have been arrested, along with Gary, Captain Boomer, and Gus, and as well as some extra clones. And basically, in this mock, we will be having returning characters from my channel, for anyone who follows it, named Commander Grinch and Captain Claus, fan favorites, bringing those back courtesy of a guy named Pizza the Action, who wrote some incredible fan stories on them, which was very cool. And they were assaulting this separatist prison complex. For no apparent reason, just to, clear this planet. They're trying to take over this planet. It's a forestry planet. We're not going to be seeing it too much. But it basically came under siege by a small group, and they knew that there were prisoners, so they figured, hey, we could try to break up the prisoners. What they didn't know was that the prisoners were fellow clones that were transported off-world. But I'm super excited to get into this. If you really enjoy this, please remember to subscribe, check that bell, and like the video. But with that said, let's get into it. Hello, everyone. So here is the base, the main prison facility center that the 442nd and 41st Elite Corps have a joint operation on. Right now, they're using the 41st detachment to attack. This is the 41st Scouts, and we have some of the 41st soldiers in the back, breaking out some prisoners who escaped in a little bit of an area. But yeah, here is the brand new design for Captain Claus. I thought it was a lot better. It distinguished him from the rest of the army, considering I only have one kind of these figures. So I thought that was great. But yeah, so here we have a variety of the Clone Boys. We have a good chunk. A few are dead. And yeah, the Separatists, they just started the assault. Or the clones started the assault. We have a walker. They don't have too much. But here is the facility. Now, I'm really proud of this. I've never done a Separatist base before, but I think it looks fantastic. There's like a prison. And with all these CIS pieces I got from like a little kind of Facebook Marketplace haul, I was able to really make good with it. Now, it was kind of abandoned. It's in crap shape. It's got all this old stuff, and we're going to get to all that in a second. But yeah, so here is the Droid Defense. It's not too high right now because it's such a small entrance. It's a little backdoor entrance. These guys escaped to the front entrance, or through the front entrance, our saviors, when all the forces were basically called to the back, the little prison area. This was where they bring in prisoners and import and export them to sell or whatever. But yeah, so here we have the droids marching their way down, and the prisoners are looking on in shock. You'll see here, this is like a kind of prisoner common area that's been kind of tampered with, and they had to send the troops down. So you'll see all the clone helmets here that they're not allowed to touch because it's the clone helmets. And you'll see all these forces, which is insane. I don't know how they're going to take them out. Hopefully they do, and hopefully they escape. But yeah, we have two snail tanks, which aren't going to be able to fit out the door. We're just going to say for all intents and purposes they can. You just can't see it. But yeah, here is Sergeant Boomer right here. He's looking on with this Ugnaught and these other two clones, one of his officers in the cell. He is more of like a backlines kind of defensive sergeant. He's also one of my Patreons named after him. So if you want to become a Patreon and have your own character named after you, check the link below. You'll also notice some details. We have like the CAS logo. We have like the little like door piece. We have some of these pods. These are where they get their kind of foods and stuff. Also conveniently placed are the weapons right next to the crate. Great, didn't mean for that. But here is one of the prisoners that escaped with our new friends. That mainly being Commander Grinch, who is right here. He is the commander of this unit. He is going to break these guys out. But it looks like Gary is doing it himself while they're all distracted. They also found another Mandalorian in this guy while they were, going through prisons. And they also found this clone who was in the thing in jail with the Mandalorian, who conveniently and his name is Bricko, this Mandalorian. And basically, they made friends, and the Mandalorian actually happens to be a Republic sympathizing Mandalorian, which there are very few of, because he just wanted to be on the Republic or whatever. And yeah, so anyway, here are there were three troops, but one of them died getting over here. But yeah, there was Commander Grinch and this guy who came with some special weapons, and there's some crates. And here you'll see a battle droid getting choked, or they're gonna pop off the head, and this guy's like, no, get off my friend. And there's Gary with his amazing goatee, and I love that I did that. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. But here, there's a Wookiee in their cell. We got the Specialist, aka Gus. And then we got George over here, who is our Heavy. He is like, yeah. And the Wookiee's like, oh, that's my job. And then these two are just like chatting it up. These guys don't think they're going to get out, but hopefully they will. Sadly, not everyone will make it out of the prison alive. I'm sure a few of them will get caught in the fire of the battle. But it is quite a sight to behold. We have 43 bad guys, or battle droids, if you will, and 45 if you include the tanks. So yeah, like 45-ish, but they have like a lot of power. We got 30 good guys as well. That includes all the walker, so if you want to count that. So basically the odds are 2-1 right now, short of more reinforcements coming. But they should be at least able to escape with some prisoners. But yeah, the clones are basically in this facility, forced to do hard laboring work, and then they're shoved into their cells at night. They have to fill all the things for the droid oil. They got to basically do construction. They got a lot of stuff. You'll see all these plates, and it just does not look like a very fun place for prisoners or anyone at all. Now I want to do a quick figure showcase to show the brand new squad together. Here is the brand new cast. So you have Bricko. He is the Mandalorian mercenary who happens to join sides with the Republic. Here is Captain Claus. He is the captain of this battalion. Here's Sergeant Boomer, who I keep forgetting his rank, so he's a sergeant. That's official. Here's Gary, our friend, our good friend, who has, while not extremely ranked, and after being in some serious controversies, he has come out of it on top. Here is our friend Gus, the sniper. Here is our Heavy, George, the Heavy. They might be getting some armor modifications, because theirs was kind of lost. Here is Commander Grinch, and then here we have some of our friends. There is his little assistant. His name is Noble, named after one of my another one of my patrons, which is a way you could support the channel. So if you want to check that out, become one, then you'll get a named character. Here is this little clone Bruiser. He's the one who was talking with our good friend Bricko. And then here's this guy. He is yet to be named, so he could be you if you become a patron. But yeah, don't worry. All my other patrons will be getting characters. They just haven't been made yet. We also got the Wookiee. Hopefully he'll be freed. This is just remember, when you do mocks are just a picture in time. They are one little frame of a battle. If you had to make a mock for every different frame in Star Wars, you'd probably die, because there's a lot of frames of Star Wars. And there's not enough Legos to do that. But yeah, with that said, let's get into the outro, and here's a final overview of the base. Yeah, with that said, Gary and the squad will be escaping. They will probably, if they don't destroy the base, they're probably just escaped it, and they're going to be back on the front lines with their new counterparts, Commander Grinch and Captain Claus, which is very exciting. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the new design for Captain Claus. And also, Boomer is going to be joining this unit because, the 501st went off to go to Umbara, and Boomer has to stay here, He's with them, so that's very cool. I seriously hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Peace out, stay awesome, and check all the other buttons, and I'll see you all in the next one.